What's up, loved ones? Love Jones here again, back with another video.
How you doing? Shout out to all my sexy subscribers.
If you are new to the channel, please give this video a big thumbs up. I ask that you like, comment, or subscribe, one or the other. And we're about to get into it. We are working hard, trying to get back, trying to shake back. So please give this video a big thumbs up. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
3, 2, 1, let go.
If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn it off of the other also. Unless they're a Republican. Then you can feel free to punch them in the face. Let the children come unto me, and do not hinder them. Unless they might be born into poverty. Or they might be an inconvenience to your party lifestyle. In that case, feel free to murder them in the womb. Cancel your enemies. Curse those who bless you. And burn down the whole country if you don't get your way. Tater-tot gender, ghost boy, tri-spirit, weather gender, transfemme, polyfluid, dolphin man, yodel boy, goomba sexual.
It's a miracle. Jesus has multiplied the fish and the loaves.
No, my son. I've merely stolen it from that village over there. It's called wealth redistribution. Pretty sweet, huh?
Nice.
All right, so what do you guys feel about woke Jesus and everything that he was saying? I know how I feel. I feel like y'all going to hell. Y'all going to hell for making fun of... No, just kidding. But the way that the guy had added stuff in, like, it was kind of genius as far as comedy goes and skits go. So I did like that part of the whole video. I actually liked the whole video. It was really good. They directed it well. If people are offended, that's actual comedy, and I wish that people weren't so offended so we could get back to laughing again. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta watch this and watch that, and no.
Oh God, please, no!
Now hear me out. When people say things that's not funny at all whatsoever, Like, yeah, your dad just passed away. That's not funny. Like, that's not funny. So, you know, comedy is comedy. It's just making light of certain things that they're just a little bit out there. You know what I mean? Making fun of yourself, making fun of some things that we all have in common. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you making jokes about your back problems or you're getting old. Like, that's something that everybody goes through. So, you know, those types of things are comedy. And that was hilarious. I really enjoyed it. Tell me what you guys thought about it in the comments. Let me know.
For this, I'm about to trip your entire mind up. What? Next month, on October the 22nd, twice on that day, it's gonna be a significant thing. Here's the thing. You gotta catch it at 10:22 a.m. and 10:22 p.m. Because what it'll be 10:22 on 10:22.
Why would the dude who owned Amazon ship 5 bitches to outer space? Intergalactic trafficking. That's what's next. He about to start collecting bitches.
Hey man, I want to tell y'all something. Y'all out here trying to chase an image, be like everybody you see on the internet, bro. You can stay down for a year, bro. You can be living like me, nigga. Check this out. I live right here, nigga. Right in this shit. In the ditch. Fuck is you talking about? I'm looking at the ocean though.
I'm woke for about another 5 hours. I tried using that face aging app. They said, nah, you're good. I have a 73% hearing loss. I mean, what good is a safe word if you're deaf? A friend called me old feller. I thought he said old yeller, and I bit him.
Grand Rising, Queen. Good morning. My third eye wants to see something more insightful, maybe a motion picture upon a screen.
Go to the theater.
Yes, precisely. And I do want to forewarn that the melodies of the air are below average, so it's best to bundle up.
Cold outside. Okay, I'll grab a jacket. Thanks.
Joy Reid says, you know what the problem is? The whites.
We're a nation of the strongest parts of each community on earth. If you take that away and try to distill us just down to white folks, we'll be like Europe, an aging, slowly dying former empire. The Roman Empire didn't survive because it didn't have enough strength in its diversity. It suppressed its diversity and it died. If the U.S. wants to be the Roman Empire, keep voting the way you're voting, y'all.
Yo, excuse these planes.
Be one with nature. Be one with nature. We're together. Me and nature forever. We're together. Me and nature forever. What's up? I'm just eating my daily leaf, man. Eat your daily leaf. LeBron is LeBron because he's sun gaze. In the building. In the building. And LeBron is LeBron because he is one with nature.
You two good? Nice, man. You guys look great. You look like very woke. What? You look like you've gone to fucking loads of protests, you know what I mean? LGBT, Free Palestine, all of that. But you guys are woke, innit? I'm not saying that. What's the wokest thing you've done? No, for real, tell me, because I'm woke now, but I'm struggling. Long, I can't lie, because obviously I'm trying to make it fun in the industry, so I'm just trying to do the whole woke thing as much as I can. You know, it's a lot, man. I'm just not that strong of a guy, innit? I'm weak, innit? Like, I'm a good guy, but I'm weak. So my goodness is limited, you know what I mean? So like, I will go on a protest, but if it starts raining, I'm going home. So the hair and that is just for style. I don't know, I just seems like you're fighting for someone. You know what I mean? You're making some sort of statement. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
First
Damn.
day, I had 25 students. By day 2, I had 19. Because 6 parents switched out of the class because they saw me.
4 days until Pride Month and our amazing Pride event with the Mill Valley District.
And they were like, there's no freaking way. Before I even got a word in.
I myself, as a non-binary individual, do not identify as transgender.
Do I think that it is okay for a parent to see me and go, not around my kid? No, I don't think that's okay.
Not only am I wearing makeup, but I got a t-shirt from downstairs. It's a crop top. You can't dress code me because I'm the teacher.
I feel like that's really crossing the line because you are, for lack of better words, discriminating against me openly. That's like seeing a black teacher and being like, there's no way. It is the same. It is the same.
You're perfect, honey. Hope this helps.
It's still the right of the parent to make that decision as to whether or not they want their child to learn from you.
Okay.
Like, it's still that parent's right. Like, you can disagree with their motivations, their motives, their ideas,
Would you say
but
that
it's still their child.
Okay.
We live in a society with a bunch of fake woke people. A lot of people who think that they know every little thing. Don't get me wrong, I think it's good that people started thinking for themselves, but the problem is that everyone thinks that they're right. When the majority of people who claim to be woke only regurgitate recycled things that they've heard other people say. They have no knowledge of anything. Everything that they say is just based upon what they heard someone else say, and it sounds good to them and it sounds true to them, and so they go and they repeat it as truth. And then they call themselves woke. Cringe. Everyone knows somebody who has the most outlandish takes, and they think everyone else is against them, and they think that they just know everything and they are so woke. And in reality, it's just the most ignorant things that they could possibly think of that they'll spit out their mouth. For example, they'll say things like, well, you didn't hear what, Carl? Well, you know, back in the day, his name really wasn't Jesus, and he really wasn't a man, he was a dog. And the reason why they call him Jesus, because remember the time when he was riding a donkey? Well, he was actually barking. He wasn't actually on a donkey, he was on a dog, and they all mistaked it as a donkey. Bro, you don't know this, bro? Do your history, do your research, bro. You should know this. And it's just so stupid. The majority of things I hear woke people say, it's always the most ignorant, stupid comments. It's always something so stupid. And then they all claim to be so woke, but they have no knowledge. It's just stuff that they think sounds good. It's a bunch of conspiracies that they try to act like it's the truth. Now, don't get me wrong. People thinking for themselves is a lot better than people not thinking for themselves. But the only problem is that everyone can't be right about a bunch of things that contradict each other. Let's just say in a world where there's only one correct answer and then people are coming up with 100 different answers for it, only one person can be true. And I guess technically only one person can be woke. And so woke culture is the most cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life, because it's not many people because all it does is consist of people repeating what they heard an intelligent person say, and then they're repeating it. Even though it might have came from an intelligent person, so it may sound intelligent, it doesn't make it true or correct or anything like that. You know what's the most toxic thing, the most like mental thing, is to create a lie in your own head and then start to believe that lie is truth and then start to preach it as if it's truth. That is crazy. Very crazy.
Okay, so now the regurgitation of things it just has gotten on my nerves, quite frankly. So, you know, the earth is flat. Don't shave your armpits. Don't brush your teeth. You know, you need to just bake out in the sun 24/7, 365. Like, that's cool, you know. I like to be in the house. I like to be outside too, you know, but I'm a inside outside person. I got balance. You feel me?
Stop it. Get some help.
But you know, I don't like people when they just repeat everything what the next person says. That's actually programming that we're all trying to avoid. So you go from one program to another program, one trend to the next trend. All right, but let me know what you guys think about regurgitating things. I actually had an awakening, but I was already, you know what I mean? Like, I've always been second guessing everything. Basically, what I'm getting at is that some of these things shouldn't be regurgitated. Some of these things are meant to be, well, some of the topics are meant to be had as an open discussion. You know what I mean? With a group of people. It's not just one or two or three or four. At like a whole group. You know what I mean? Like, because we all have different minds. And I think that the truth comes from different pieces of truths that we all possess.
It's about power and control, the whole thing, isn't it? It's about authoritarian kind of, you know, communist, socialist style, dragging everyone down to being exactly the same sort of thing. And it just uses these vectors to work its way into society. So it started off with, you know, all the Me Too's and the racism and Black Lives Matter and transgenderism, and it's going to move pretty swiftly on to mental health now, which is going to be so impossible to, which is why I try and start to talk about it a bit more, because I think it's important that we remind everybody that we're human beings, because that's what's most dangerous, is that with the woke thing, whatever it is, very difficult to quantify it, is going to go into mental health primarily, I'd imagine, and you won't be able to say anything because of the damage it will actually physically do to someone's mental health.
So you think that's going to become the next battlefield, where people are going to say, you can't say that I have depression. You can't say that I have depression, or what you've just said has given me depression, or has damaged my brain in some way and has hurt me in a way which is medical. But it's obviously unquantifiable because it's unquantifiable. And then that's really bad, because if you sort of medicalize it and it's actually doing someone's actual health, because they'll sort of cross-pollinate it with your physical health as well. And it'll be like, you just can't say anything because you're actually really injuring someone. I know the words of violence thing exists already, but it hasn't been properly, that rich seam of wokeness is yet to be mined, I don't think.
That right there is how you lose your freedom of speech slowly.
There is no such thing as being cringe. If you take a look at every single scientific, philosophical, or cultural innovation or breakthrough or paradigm shift, it literally all started with unorthodox, out-of-the-box thinking that would have been cringe, but now it's the status quo.
Oh,
You into all those crystals and stuff. What's the one you wearing called?
Grand Rising.
Oh, you be feeling the energies of them crystals. Can you do me a money spell?
So you don't believe in God?
Look, my best friend is a Cancer and I'm a Libra. Do we mesh? Like,
Ooh, I'm gonna need for you to read your Bible more.
I be crying a lot. What sign am I?
I bet you don't know.
I put a spell on you. Ain't it that Mercury in retrograde or something?
Listen, I need a spell to make me rich and famous.
Cause I ain't got no money.
And now you're mine.
So what's your sign is?
What's all them necklaces around your neck? Jujubee.
Can I show a titty for some juvie?
Let me touch you.
Can I show a titty for some juvies? Yeah.
I knew she was a fucking witch.
My God is all I need. Amen.
Now, I know that's right. I know that's right. All we need is good. Good God.
You ever meet those people that be like too woke? You know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, hello. And they be like, hello. Hello is broken down into 2 syllables. Hell and low. Hell is Satan and low vibration. So if you say hello to me, it's hello, Satan. You're like, bro, my bad. What's up then? What's up? What's up? High cholesterol is up. Taxes is up. Inflation is up. I be like, yo, chill. You want me to chill? Chill is the significance of hill and ch is hill figure, Tommy, hill figure. I don't know.
I think if someone just decides that you're a problem and they put you in like a cat, and the thing is like, how much leeway do employees have? Because it's clearly not that being done by AI. This stuff is very subjective. So a lot of these kids that are working in these tech companies, they're coming straight from universities and they're super woke. And they think that people like DeStefano or people like you or me are a real problem.
Yeah.
You know, people who joke around about stuff. This is a real problem.
Yeah.
And joking around about serious things that can't be joked about. But imagine someone saying...
I have a lot of trans friends. If they were dead named, it would be shattering to them. I think it's very wrong.
A few moments later.
Well, why do names matter so much? It's not as deep as you think it is. It's just a title.
If they were dead named, it would be shattering to them. I think it's very wrong.
Well, why do names matter so much?
I am a lady. Are you a lady?
Yes.
Isn't it lovely being a lady? I am one.
Well, I must get back to my husband.
Yes, I have a husband. They can be so terribly troublesome, these husbands, can't they? Hello, I'm a friend of your wife.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Well, I don't think so. I am a lady.
You're Eddie. Eddie Howard.
No, I am Emily Howard, a lady.
Yeah, we used to work together.
I never worked down the docks.
That's right, down the docks.
You, a child, you know I'm a lady, don't you?
No.
Man on the beach, you know I'm a lady, don't you?
Ah, you're afloat.
I'm a lady and my name is Emily Howard. Look. Emily Howard. Good day.
Sure am glad John Deere got rid of that DEI stuff, so now I don't have to worry about my mower, my tractor, or anything else I get from them being built right. 'Cause I'll be doggone, I was doing the yard the other day on this mower, and about halfway through it, the engine started cocoon, and it ain't never happened with no vehicle I ever owned from John Deere. So I'll be doggone if I didn't pop the hood on this thing and look what I found. Now, John Deere, a company that's American as America can be, if they were being forced to hire unqualified workers just to fulfill some DEI quota, then they were just trying to destroy the company. Because a lot of us patriots have been using John Deere since we was youngins, and we don't know no better, because there ain't no better. But I sure am glad somebody there wised up, and it helped that we stayed prayed up, because I'm sure that helped them turn everything around and get things back the way they should be. So that's why I always say to stay prayed up, patriots. They always try to take us down, but we're the patriotic prayer warriors, and we don't go down without a fight.
Oh, looks like the season outside is identifying as fall. Good for them. I'm headed out. I'm gonna go get my 5th booster, okay?
Everyone do your part, all right? That's how we beat this. Hey, Stimulus, get down here. We need to learn a lesson today on thinking before you speak, okay? Is anything you're saying going to be potentially triggering, culturally appropriating anyone? Really, I want to make it really difficult for you to speak at all, kind of like our president. All dads should be women.
It's the second moon coming. It's the second moon coming. Whatever you do, they say don't look up. You're going to mind your eyes. You ain't here yet.
What's going on, my brothers and sisters? Look, quick message, man. If you're still taking showers and brushing your teeth, you're a bot. They are planting stuff in the water. I'm telling you guys, that water you guys are showering with, brushing your teeth with, has bad spirits in it. Stop doing it. I haven't showered in almost 3 years and I feel amazing. I'm telling you, you guys need to tap into your higher self. And all you guys out here going to school and learning, you're a bot. Where do you guys think these teachers come from? They were planted here to destroy you. Why do you think you leave class feeling like you didn't learn anything? Because they're programming you. You guys need to tap into your higher self, man. That's crazy. Open your third eye.
Okay, so let me get this right. The new woke world is that we are using new words because you don't like the words that we used before. The words are already defined for hundreds of years. We're not using them correctly, so you want to use new words to go be used the way you want, but now we're mad that we don't like the words because we don't think you're using them correctly, because so the whole problem is made up words that you made up and that were made up originally aren't working for you, even though so you thought to make up new words, which doesn't change anyone's opinion about anything about you. It's just a fucking word. But if you get mad about it, it's, you're allowed to because you're woke. But if I get mad about you using a word on me, I'm an asshole because I'm not woke, because the world's fucking crazy and we don't talk about mental disorders anymore. We just say everybody can be whatever the fuck they want. So, hey.
We definitely need to discuss mental illness. Mental illness needs to be a discussion for sure. I don't know what's going on, but everything is not as it seems, or not as people say. Like if a person tells you that they identify as a rooster, like, and you got to call him Mr. Rooster. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And we're not supposed to say anything?
So former comedian Jerry Seinfeld was talking about the way that the extreme left is ruining comedy on television, and not just television, but film and other mediums as well, stating that PC culture and woke culture made it to where people were just too afraid of offending anybody. He did this while on his press tour for his Pop-Tart sponsored movie Unfrosted, a movie about Pop-Tart. Jerry, maybe you're a fucking hack, and this goes with all due respect for Seinfeld, the TV show. It's one of the greatest shows to ever exist. It is still hilarious to this day, but Jerry Seinfeld, no one has ever watched your comedy and gone, oh my god, it's too offensive. Oh, it's too edgy. Mr. Seinfeld, your entire niche is making white people do a half smile and go, I kind of experienced that before. Your whole niche is mild milquetoast observations about life that maybe we haven't really thought about like that before. If I was Jerry Seinfeld, I wouldn't draw too much attention to myself, because we can always remember that you were 38 dating a 17-year-old in the 90s. Just collect your royalties, get your check from fucking product placement, the movies, and shut the fuck up before we dig all this shit up.
So, what you're telling me is, you love my enemies, even though they're not good people?
I love you and you're not a good person.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Well, that concludes today's video. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked the video, if you subbed up, you're a real one. I appreciate you for being here with me. Means a lot. Tell me your favorite creator in the comments. Let me know. yeah, go follow him, go support him. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and peace. We out.